Hi YouTubers, it's me, Jeff Tranchina, and my dog PJ, my little helper, here to give you an update on my 1960 Pontiac Ventura Vista 4-door hardtop that I'm restoring. We're here on the big island of Hawaii, just south of Hilo near Pahoa, but actually down near Kahena Beach, right on the coast. And I found this car on Craigslist in a photo of another car. I found this car in the background of the photo and called the guy, and I got it for $500. And it's a really cool car. I'm working on it. Needs a lot of resto. 81,000 original miles, and I'm just kind of teaching myself how to restore as I go, little by little. My little partner here, PJ's helped me with the restoration. And this car was my I had a 1960 Ventura when I was in high school, and then I had a 1960 Catalina a few years later, and so this will be my third 1960 Pontiac, and it's 100% complete except the cigarette lighter was missing, and there's a different cigarette lighter in there. Otherwise the car is complete. As you'll see, it's got some issues with bodywork, and I'm learning as I go. So I'll just take you on a little tour, a little walk around. So there's the car. It's the Vista, not the bubble top. I'll do a quick walk around first. She's in overall really good shape. Surface rust from dripping down from a tarp that it was stored under. Otherwise no bottom rust. Just all surface rust from the top. I've got some holes here that I had on the other side also under the trim, some rust through, and I'll show you what I did over here. So this is the first piece of body work I actually did. There were giant holes here, and what I did was I embedded brass screening as a foundation, and then I bondoed, and I still have to sand that down. That's just my first coat of Bondo, but really kind of amazed myself that I was able to do that. I've never done anything like that before. So the trunk is mostly just surface rust, some pitting. All this staining was from when I put Osfo on it to stop any further rust. This panel here is going to need some major repair, and the underneath of the trunk lid, I'm probably going to just try to get a trunk lid for it. My understanding is this is the only 1960 Pontiac of any kind in the state of Hawaii. I haven't been able to track down any others. The interior is really good. Nice shape. The carpeting's missing. Floor only has surface rust, no rust through. 81,000 original miles. I have all the documentation to prove that. Original upholstery. Doesn't look like it's ever been touched or messed with. And it does have the Vista top. Kind of a rarity, especially in Hawaii since it's the only one. And so what I've done so far is I got a grinder, finally bought a grinder, and I took the roof down to bare metal, and I've hand painted primer on there really thick. I'm going to put a couple more coats, then I'm going to completely sand it down, and the top is going to receive Rust-Oleum gloss white. White was the original color to the top, and then I'm still contemplating what color, whether to paint the whole car white or to go with this Coronado red original. But so I've done the top, and I did major bondoing in here. This was all like cavernous, full of holes, and I filled all that in, and I'm pretty pleased with the way it came out. Still have to sand some of this down before I do another coat of primer. On the hood, I've done half of the hood down to the metal, primered that, and here you can see the other half has to be done. Bumper's going to be in rough shape. I'm probably going to have to try to get a couple of bumpers from the mainland, or the front one anyway. The rear one's in pretty good shape. The rear one's not bad, but the front one has rust. As far as the engine goes, I'm going to start it up. Starts right up. 500 bucks, runs and drives, and I got it home for 500 bucks. It's got the 389 cubic inch 2-barrel carb, which is called the economy model. A little bit better gas mileage on the 2-barrel. I put belts on it. I still need to do oil breathers. Generator probably needs rebuild. I'm not sure at this point. Radiator has a pinhole leak. Just minor stuff. Minor stuff. Runs and drives. And engine sounds real strong. So when I first got the car, I didn't think the electrical was going to be working because all the headlights were burnt out. And I thought it was due to electrical connection, but I replaced all the headlights one at a time. They all started working. The only thing not working on the car is the wipers. I have to figure out why that's not working, but it's probably just a short or a bad ground or something. So little by little I'll get there. And just wanted to give you all an update. Show you the car. Hasn't been registered since 2008. And I'm in no hurry. I just want to get the thing little by little, get it done. So anyway, thanks for looking. And it's a fun resto project. Just show you where we live. There's the ocean right back out there. And here's our house. And yeah, we live the good life here in Hawaii. We're also stained glass artists and amongst other things. So thanks again for looking. Subscribe to me and I'll keep you guys updated. Aloha.